As I wanted to do today, so I'm reading, although I'm waiting for the librarian from Trail to call me back, the head librarian, to let me know if they're going to charge for an interlibrary loan that's due today for late fees, because I'm still working on it. So I was reading that, and then I'm starting to smell, even though there's two windows open, because it's the first day where it's so hot right now that I don't need to have the windows open. The heaters going. And I'm smelling the propane. So, I don't know, like you can see it's a bit wet here, but this is where I could see actually fumes coming out when I was doing laundry the other day. And so I don't know if they overfilled it, but even then I've used it a couple of times. So the BC Ministry of Poverty Creation was underpaying me for rent, and I informed them to maximize the 500 with the information they needed, except it requires them making a phone call, which they don't want to do. So now it's 2 months later, pretty much, and they've not only not topped up the extra $100, which is still a lot for that rent, but they removed it for the next payment that's coming next week. So next week I'm getting $75 for rent when I try to do my best to help this homelessness issue until it gets solved, but it never will, by living here. Okay, this motorhome has no running water, no toilet, and I can cook, but not there's no furnace that is operational right now with the propane, although it seems like I might have to remove this old propane tank that I'm lucky people have been refilling, because it's more than 10 years old now, I think. And what else? I don't have a refrigerator, so sometimes I eat food that has started to go bad because I don't like wasting food. And it's Friday today, the 15th of March, and I predict by the end of the day, the people that get paid still don't solve issues that are easy to solve. I take on a lot of hardships, but somehow next week I'll be getting only $75 for the housing portion, even though the monthly insurance ICBC payment on this is more than that. And you can have the best insurance discount in BC, and it's still more than the $75 I'm going to get for the insurance. Of course, it doesn't include fuel, doesn't include the BCAA membership, which I had to use just to put fuel. I was running out, but I also had no money. And I had to do a loan with a cost of that loan, because the BC Ministry of Poverty Creation is withholding money from me, which they need to break their own policies to withhold this money from me. So this is how I'm finishing the week in BC, as I still am applying for jobs, going for job interviews, and offering still my services through the not-for-profit society that I created by applying for a grant to go through that community to give this pilot project, which would be to work outdoors with a small group of kids where I volunteer my time. So I'm still doing this. I'm still role modeling being an Homo sapien among the Homo community, but that's how my week will end.